Kobe Bryant is widely known as one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
And an 81-point game. Buckle up for Kobe Bryant! Kobe Bryant!
Bryant for the win! Bang!
Having won 5 NBA championships with the Lakers, being named Finals MVP twice, and being selected to 18 All-Star games throughout his career. But there is much more to Kobe's life and career than just those accomplishments. For instance, did you know that his name comes from a type of Japanese beef? Kobe's parents, Pam and Joe Jellybean Bryant, loved Kobe beef so much that they named their son after it. While Kobe is the name of a city in Japan, it's likely that his parents lifted the name straight from a menu at a restaurant where they dined. Today, Kobe's name means much more than just a type of meat or city in Japan. Many international players say that Kobe was their favorite player growing up, and that they modeled their games after him when they were younger. For those kids, Kobe was their bridge from their native country to the NBA and the United States. Kobe's upbringing was also unique in that he didn't actually grow up in the United States. He was born in Philadelphia but spent much of his childhood in Italy, where his dad played professional basketball in the 1980s. Kobe lived in Italy from the age of 6 until he was 13 and became fluent in Italian while playing on a youth soccer team. Despite living across the Atlantic, Kobe always kept a connection to the United States and returned to Pennsylvania in the summers to play in basketball tournaments. When Kobe moved back to Philadelphia, he wasted no time in making his mark as one of the top-ranked recruits in the country. This was largely due to the fact that he was the first freshman in decades to play on the varsity team at Lower Merion High School. But Kobe was not just a star on the court, he was making headlines off of it too. At just 17, Kobe was already a top-rated basketball prospect who had recently signed a $2 million contract with Adidas. But that didn't stop him from shooting his shot with R&B singer Brandy Norwood, whom he had met earlier that year at the Essence Awards in Madison Square Garden. To everyone's surprise, Brandy said yes, and the two arrived at Lower Merion's prom in a white stretch limo that they shared with a group of friends, including some of Kobe's teammates. They were, of course, the main attraction of the evening, and it's not every day that an NBA player and an R&B singer show up to your high school prom. But that was just the beginning of Kobe's legendary accomplishments off the court. In 2018, Kobe won an Oscar for Best Animated Short Film for his short called Dear Basketball, which he narrated himself. The film was a 5.5-minute tribute to the game that he loved and illustrated the poem that he had written for the Players Tribune to announce his retirement in November 2015. But Kobe was not content with just winning awards. He was also building a billion-dollar business empire. In 2013, he co-founded Brian Stibel, a venture capital firm with Jeff Stibel, the founder of Web.com. The company has assets worth more than $2 billion and has invested in a lot of technology, data, and media companies. In 2016, Granity Studios, a media company focused around storytelling, was created by Kobe. In addition to his business ventures, Kobe also invested in a sports drink, Body Armor, and made millions off of it. Body Armor's value skyrocketed when it sold a skate to beverage powerhouse Coca-Cola in 2018. Kobe was always one of the top attractions at the NBA All-Star Weekend, having been the youngest All-Star ever and the youngest dunk contest winner. Over the course of his 20-year career, he took home the All-Star Game MVP on 4 different occasions. Kobe was a basketball prodigy, known for his exceptional talent and athleticism. He was the youngest NBA All-Star ever and the youngest Slam Dunk Contest winner when he won the award in 1997. But perhaps his greatest accomplishment came in 1998 when he became the youngest All-Star in NBA history at just 19 years old. Despite coming off the bench, Kobe was voted in as a starter by the fans and made his All-Star Game debut at Madison Square Garden. He put on a stunning performance, scoring 19 points and 6 rebounds in his first of 18 career All-Star appearances. Kobe's talent and passion knew no bounds. In high school, he was a member of a rap group called Cheese Off, which was signed by Sony Entertainment. However, the label's ultimate goal was to capitalize on Kobe's youth and fame to eliminate the group and have him record on his own. Despite a few successful performances and collaborations, Sony abandoned plans for Kobe's debut album and dropped him from the label later that year. Kobe Bryant was a man of many talents, and one of his greatest strengths was his ability to speak multiple languages. Growing up in Italy, where his father played professional basketball, Kobe learned Italian fluently. Additionally, he was proficient in Spanish, which would come in handy during his NBA career.
Sí, un poquito, sí. Sí. Ahora me siento muy relajado, ¿no?
Teammate Pau Gasol was originally from Spain and had trouble adjusting to the language and culture of the United States when he first joined the Lakers in 2009. To make him feel more comfortable, Kobe spoke to him in Spanish on the court. He and his fellow teammate Powell also spoke Spanish to each other to confuse their opponents, who couldn't understand the conversations. Kobe even knew a bit of Slovenian, having been teammates with Sasha Vujacic, a Slovenian native, during his Laker days. Luka Doncic, also from Slovenia, even claimed that Kobe trash-talked him in Slovenian during a game while sitting courtside.
Doncic, a fan is heckling him, and he looks to see who it is, and it's Kobe Bryant.
Aside from his linguistic abilities, Kobe also had a knack for romance. He met his wife Vanessa at a music video shoot where she was working as a background dancer. Kobe was pursuing a brief rap career at the time, and he asked her for her number. The two hit it off and bonded over their shared love of Disney. They began having hours-long phone conversations, and soon after Vanessa turned 18, they got engaged. They eventually had children together, all of whom were girls. Before he became a legend in the NBA, Kobe made waves as a high school player. After a stellar senior season at Lower Merion High School, he was named the Naismith High School Player of the Year, the Gatorade Men's National Basketball Player of the Year, a McDonald's All-American, a First Team Parade All-American, and a USA Today All-USA First Team Player. In 1996, he declared for the NBA draft and became the first guard to ever be drafted out of high school. Initially selected by the Charlotte Hornets at number 13 overall, Kobe was traded to the Lakers on draft night. There, he teamed up with Shaquille O'Neal, and the two became one of the most dynamic duos in NBA history. Kobe was only 17 at the time, and his parents had to co-sign his 3-year, $3.5 million rookie contract. Kobe Bryant's life was filled with remarkable accomplishments and fascinating experiences. From his multilingual abilities to his courtship with Vanessa and his success as a high school phenom and NBA star, Kobe will always be remembered as one of the greatest athletes and personalities of our time. If you miss Kobe, drop a Rip Kobe in the comments section below and share your favorite Kobe thing to spread some love. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to not miss out on next week's video.